Alright, welcome back for episode 2 of the Bankroll Challenge. Gonna load up some tables of... Oh, that's better. Alright, once again, playing 2 tables of 25 Zone on Bovada Poker. Going to try to make $1,000 today, if we can help it. But if we can't, then we're just going to try to make some amount of money that puts us closer to that $1,000 that we are trying to make. Alright, going to defend Deuce 3 suited in the big blind. Flop a flush draw. Face a bet. I think in most cases we're going to want to just call with our flush draws here. Kind of want to raise because we have 3 high, but we'll start with a call. He checks. I'm gonna go for half so I can set up some sort of a reasonable-ish river jam. 8 pairs the river. Pretty bad card. Not happy bluffing a pairing river, but we have 3 high, so we're going to jam. Try to get not that hand to fold. Well, I guess we were gonna lose if we hit our flush. We couldn't win that hand. He had a pair. Gut shot, backdoor diamonds on a paired board. Gotta check raise a reasonable amount versus a small bet. This is a big bet. Fold. 10-9 suited. We're going to 3-bet. I'm going to go a little smaller on the big blind here, though, due to his small stack size. He snap calls, wastes no time. Cannot call, obviously. One thing I would really enjoy doing during this challenge is trying to maintain a positive red line. I feel like with this pool having so many fun players who are going to probably call down a bit too wide and have a lot of river folds and things like that, I think it's doable. Flop 3rd pair. We're gonna start with a check here. He checks back, turns a spade. I think I'm gonna keep checking. 7s. We are going to 3-bet the small blind. He bets small. I'm gonna call. River's a jack. Gonna check and call a bet. Call. Nice. Alright, get 3-bet by the big blind. Go into call. Flop a gut shot at 2 overs. Gonna start with a check. Damn, I wonder if this hand ever wants to raise. Like, definitely with a backdoor heart. We're just gonna start with a check. I was gonna go by the RNG up here. Or start with the call, I'm sorry. Turn is a club and an ace, both of which are not good for us. Bet small again, we will fold. Alright, starting with 3-bet here, button versus under the gun, queen jack of spades. Seems like a board that we can bet. Start with a small bet. Okay, so button limp with ace-5 off. I think I'm just gonna check my option. Flop a pair. Could probably lead here. Face a pot-sized bet. Checks back. I think an overbet's probably fine here. Try to get heroed by like ace high. Doesn't work. We do not get called. I'm gonna go on the limp. Ace 5 suited.
Probably could ISO this sometimes versus under the gun. Just I don't know if this is going to be a rig, playing some trap type thing. We are just going to check our option. I mean, we do have a bad gut shot and ace high, so versus the min bet, I'm going to call. We get upgraded to a double gutter, right? Yeah. I don't want to lead here. I think I'm going to lead. I mean, it just has to be a really good board for me. We have all the junk in our range. Calls pretty quickly. Not really the best card on the river to bluff, but just because, again, like, we should have all this random junk. I'm just going to go for it. Snap fold. Cool. Button flats, big blind puts in the very small 3-bet. I don't think there's really a reason to 4-bet here. Just gonna call. 3 ways to 10, 9, 6 with 2 spades. Just gonna see bet half pot. Interesting. We will call. Continue with another big bet. Wow, this is a really weird spot. I just feel like this is a spot where it's going to be incredibly underbluffed. Go ahead and fold and click this out because I'm kind of curious. We're not going to see the rest of it. Never mind. Alright, pick up ace king, 3-bet cutoff versus under the gun. Big blind is going to put in the cold call. Calls 3 ways to a flop of king 6-4 with 2 spades. Pretty great flop for us, obviously. I'm going to start with a third sized bet here. Just win. We just win, no fireworks, no fun, no jams, no raises. Face another cold call, wow. These guys are cold calling today. We're out here. Alright, Jack 8-8. We block Jack 9 suited. We block 2 combos. Excuse me, 1 combo of 8-9 suited. With the cold call, I think I'm going to check here. I feel like he can have like jacks, 10s, 8s, things like that in his range. So, not in love with that board. The wow reacts. How do people do that? I want to do that. I don't even know how to do that. A card we could bluff with a spade in our hand. I think bluffing 3 ways here with my hand seems kind of stupid. Just gonna check the turn. Checks to us. Yeah, I mean, I guess we're just gonna go for showdown here. I just don't love bluffing 3 ways in these spots with like a cold color. They're gonna have a lot of ace-x too, I think. So, king, queen off. That works. Wasn't paying attention here, just panicked bet half pot, so we'll start with that. Go for a check jam here sometimes if we get bet into at a reasonable size. Yeah, let's go for it. Try it out. Let's see what happens. Start the check here with king, queen, diamond. 2 diamonds on the flop. We called by 8s, and we river flush. Nice. Got a lot of outs outside. We face a bet here. King of diamonds could probably check raise sometimes. Probably not often enough, so just check. Turn is a diamond. Going to lead. Face a 3-bet from the big blind after the button calls. Kind of a weird spot, this short stack, but I don't think there's any point in like clicking back to try to get him to just get it in and then get it with him. Because if this guy has something good, he's not going anywhere anyways. Let's go rejams. Bummer. Bummer. Shoot, you know what? I did say that we're not going to be flatting except in the big blind in this challenge, and I keep forgetting because it's just really foreign for me not to flat on the big blind. So that is going to be a tough adjustment. Not going to lie. We're going to turn our hand into a bluff here. River and ace, nice. We'll now bet for value. We get min clicked. So he checks flop, checks turn, and he's telling me that he did that twice with a flush draw. I don't buy it. I also don't buy that he has a 10. He has a boat. That's something interesting that I notice about low stakes is people trap a lot, you know? I don't suggest trapping. I suggest trying to get value out of your hands. So in that instance, did he get max value? Probably. But, you know, the interesting thing to me as to why people are so trappy in lower stakes games is that lower stakes games are also filled with people that are just huge stations. So like, if you're against a huge station that's passive, they're not going to bet themselves. Like, you gotta get some value out of your hand. I don't know. Makes sense to me. Damn, I did it again. I flatted the button, but we flopped a set this time. Guess what we're not going to do? We are not going to trap because trapping is stupid. 8-7-6 rainbow. I'm going to start with a check. Face a cutoff 3x, call on the big blind with 9-8 suited, check flop. Really good blockers to a 10 here. A few bets. Probably gonna be pretty tempted to check raise. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for it. I'm gonna do it. This is a punt. It's not good in theory, especially versus this big size. But I just want to do it because I think that there's probably a lot of people in here just kind of mindlessly c-betting. We get 3-bet from the big blind for small size here. I suppose we'll continue. He continues for huge. I mean, this is annoying. With a spade, I'm still supposed to call. He checks. We're gonna start bluffing. There's some winners. Easy game. It's like a pretty fun squeeze spot to me. We get called. Jack 8 deuce with 2 spades. Well, guess what we have in our hand? Have a spade. Start with a check here with the queens. Get called, turns the ace of spades. Nice card, nice card. Have some fun and go for a really small bet here. Check again with the queens. Go for value on the river if he checks back the turn. On most rivers. Jams, we're gonna call. And he got lucky. We did not. He's gonna bet. We're gonna call with the queens. Checks back and we just want to play a jam. I'm not really sure. That's why I went for the quarter size instead of a third, because a third just seems so big for what the current SPR was. Checks through. Turn is a king. We're going to start bluffing here. Have pretty good equity and also some pretty reasonable blockers to what's happening on the board. Bet the flop here. Gonna check the turn. Let's just go for the large overbet on the river and try to get like fold 9. Checks us again. Gotta go for value with the base here. We got called by King Jack. Okay. Got top pair and blocks it straight. I suppose you win. Called over here and we win. Keep seeing this guy who opens like does the 5x blind versus blind. finally have a hand to play with him. Flop the nut flush draw. He checks us. Let's give him a block. He gives us the little check raise. No problem, sir. We will continue. Face a 3-bet here while we have Ace King suited. We are going to fold 4 out of position. Face a barrel of roughly 2/3. Turn to pair. Still have the nut flush draw. We are just going to call the turn. River the nuts. That's a good river. Hopefully we get to cooler him. Store the bet here. Have pretty good queen blockers. For a heart being out there. He goes with the small bet. We're just going to rip it with the nuts here. Turn ace. Ideally, probably just want to block again, right? Probably getting it fold here, which is pretty unfortunate. We get called by the big blind. King 8-4 rainbow. Take this hand. We're gonna start with the check. Turn another 4, 3-bet here. Overbet the turn here. Damn. I almost just kind of want to start punting and punish this guy for putting in the tiny bet on the ace-king board. What we're here to do, right? We're here to punt in the challenge. Now I gotta say, I never really play zone. I never play zone on Bovada unless I'm doing the bankroll challenge. I gotta say, it is so much more fun than playing regular tables on here. It's just so fast, you know? It's exciting. Oh, you don't like that hand? No problem. Let's see what we have next. Oh, you don't like that one? Well, how about this one? It's great. It's very great. Jeez. Do I want to raise this short stack? I guess. I mean, why not? Get snap called. That sucks, but we did turn a spade. Get called. That's a good river. Can we still jam for value with our straight? Sure. Why not? Open queen jack suited. Get 3-bet by the small blind. We will defend. We flop open-ended. Nice. No heart out there. But that's okay. Hit a 9. Villain starts with a small bet. I think we will just call. Hey, there's that 9 we were talking about. See, sometimes you just have to talk things into existence, guys. You just have to say, look, it's coming home. Things coming. Checks to me. I want to block this kind of board. I'm just gonna go for a large bet. There's 2 flush draws out there. I feel like I'm gonna have some hands that are gonna want some protection here. And obviously ones that are gonna have some value, get jammed on, snap call. We fade the spades. Nice. 10, 9, deuce, rainbow. He's queen suited, face 3-bet for the button. Gonna go ahead and call. This is a fun card. Huh. 8-6-3 rainbow the diamond. We're gonna start by checking. It's a really big bet. Still can't fold, especially not with a diamond out there. Turn a second diamond. This will be an interesting spot if I face a large bet. That's about 2/3, so let's see. 57 bigs in the pot. Yeah, I think we're just gonna go for a check jam here. Pretty fun spot, but I think it's fine. Ah. Lose to the jacks. Had plenty of outs versus them. Flush draw and 2 overs. Not a bad situation for us. Turn our hand into a bluff here. I think I'm gonna check a 3rd time. This guy bets we're gonna potentially bluff the river. Oh, well. How versus that? Top pair here with backdoor hearts. It's a small bet. Probably not any reason to raise versus under the gun. Razor. Let's call. Be a good turn for us. Probably have some leads here, but just checking is fine. Well, this is a fun spot. Should I just get really greedy and bet like 3 times pot? Hell yeah, we should. I'm gonna flop a sat versus somebody with no big blinds. Call him. Wow, he has 2 pair. We both have a straight. That's weird. Weird. That's alright. He only had 0 money anyway. Alright, face a limp. Another limp. We will check our option. We flop open-ended. Do I want to raise here? I do block plenty of king and queen offsuit combos. Yeah, I think it's an okay spot. I don't hate it. Get called by the cutoff. Well, that's just kind of annoying. I think what I'm gonna do is go for a block. Or I'm not gonna do anything because I'm not used to zone and I timed out. It's back. Yeah, I mean, we obviously have to bluff now. Maybe we can get him to fold a bad queen. Maybe like pocket 9s. Maybe an 8. Cool, it worked. Pocket jacks under the gun. Ace 7 deuce monotone with a club. I guess we can bet this board. Can also check. I think either option is okay. Turn to 10. We are gonna check back. Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna be a station with a club here, I guess. Nice. All right, so we're at 1,040 hands. So we're still very, very early in the challenge. So yeah, anyways, it should be a fun time. Hopefully by, let's say, hopefully by 5,000 hands, we're at least, so to be on track, we need to make 40 buy-ins in 25,000 hands. So if we can make 10 buy-ins, we can be up 10 buy-ins by 5,000 hands, we will be ahead of schedule. So let's make that a short-term goal. Let's be up 10 buy-ins by 5,000 hands. Anyways, appreciate you guys stopping by. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Also make sure to hit the thumbs up and leave a comment if you're enjoying the content. It does help the YouTube algorithm push the videos out and drive us a little more traffic so we get a few more people involved. So all the support is appreciated, guys. I'll see you next time.